Hello friends, this is Jatin Dembla and today we are going to discuss our permutation and combination in English manner. Before that I need to announce something that I had seen so many comments in comment box that please don't use 100% English because somewhere everyone is not that much comfort with English, and the second part is so many people I had received call that people are saying that we want to buy just English lectures just to improve our English because in India, we are not that much fluent with English because we can't talk with everyone. So here, I'm going to bring it for you is 80% English and 20% Hindi. Hindi will be just used where somewhere I feel that there must be a word. Okay, I'm not going to use Hindi for over English. Okay, let's get to the point. Today we are going to discuss about the permutation and combination. This part is around very important for CPD as well as foundation. For CPD, its weightage is almost 4 to 5 marks, and for the foundation part, its weightage will almost go to 6 to 8 marks definitely. Okay, now it is very easy as per it is in a conceptual chapter, not as a formula based chapter. There are so many formulas, but we have not to look for the formula, we have to look for the conceptual clarity, and that's what we are going to focus for. Like if we talk about the permutation and combination, here permutation stands for arrangement. What does that mean of arrangement? Like there are 10 seats and 10 peoples. How many types of all the peoples can be sit on that chairs? Okay, let's make it more easy. You and your friend go for the movie to watch movies, and you had booked 2 tickets. Now one seat is corner, one seat is obviously not for the corner side. Now there are two types of arrangement, like I have to write down these things. These are the 2 seats, 1 and 2. Now there can be 2 things. What that 2 things can be? You can be sit here or you can be sit here. Now we are talking about the arrangement that both the guys can be sit on the both the seats. That means individually. Okay, so here what we comes out is what are the arrangements of the seating arrangement. That does not only specified for the arrangement of seats, that can be for the vehicles. Everyone owns a vehicles or everyone has a vehicle in their home. Now there is a number, like I should write it. If we talk about my vehicle number, so it is that is MP09 JJ 0123. This is my number of my vehicle. Now here is my MP, Madhya Pradesh. It is my state code. This is my city code. Now this two, one is the alphabetical and second one is a numerical. These are the arrangement. So this is arrangement as per you had seen. No numbers are repeated. That means it is, I can say it is कि एक गाड़ी का एक ही नंबर होता है, 2 गाड़ियों का सेम नंबर नहीं हो सकता. That means one number is just owned by a one vehicle, not the other one. That is only the reason we can identify a vehicle by just checking its number. Like suppose when accident happens, what we do? Just record the numbers. So this what we do, and this is the part of arrangement. Now we come to the C part, that's called selection. Selection, what does that mean? Selection means, I damn sure that you had heard the word random or sampling. What does that mean? That there are 10 students. I have to choose some student for acting purpose. So there are 10, and I'm selecting 2 out of 10 for the acting purpose. Now total numbers are 10. I am selecting 2. Right now I am selecting, I am not arranging. If I am arranging 10 out of 10 for the seating arrangement, that you sit there, this is what happened in our school time, that you sit here, you sit here, you sit there, this types of. So this is called arrangement. When you are arranging the student in parts of seating arrangement or whatever it might be, that's called arrangement. But when we come to select, when we are selecting someone, that can be a part of sampling, that can be a part of random sampling, that can be any part of that does not matter. So here what the basic terms permutation and combination defines. Now here we have to look for one thing, that's called factorial. This can be denote like this or this. There are 2 types of denoting the factorial. Now let's come to what is it. If I talk about the factorial 2, what does that mean? That means 2 into 1. This means factorial means that whatever the numbers are below that you have to multiply. जो भी उसके नीचे के नंबर है आपको उससे मल्टीप्लाई करना. Whatever the numbers are below that you have to multiply. Like factorial 2. अच्छा, before 2 one number came, that is 1. So I had multiplied it. Now let's talk about big. Factorial 4. What does that mean? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. You have to multiply till one number. That means this. Now if we talk about factorial 8, what does that mean? Factorial 8 means 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 8 numbers. That means if 4, that we have to go for the 4 number, this is 2, we have to go for 2 numbers. And if we I should write it factorial 6, let's suppose factorial 6, what does that mean? 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So here what this things defines, this is called factorial. You have to learn the value till factorial 8, actually till factorial 10, because it's very easy. You have to write it down. We will write it down in next part. So this is just the overview of the topic permutation and combination. Here what exams ask is the first important question, because as I said, this is the one of the most important topic of the exam. So one thing must be noted from your side, that first thing, combination, whatever we will learn in the combination part, that will be repeated in the probability part. Yes, that means I can say that probability and combination are same. No, they are not same, but the method of calculation is same. Again I am saying they are not same, the method of calculation is same, because in combination what we are doing, there are 10 numbers and we are selecting 2 numbers. So this is called selection. This is what probability is. Probability says there are 10. What is the probability of coming 2 out of 10? So the language is saying that the terminology is different, but calculation is same. In the both hand, what you have to do is select 10, 2 out of 10. So that's what we have to do in the probability part and the combination part. Permutation is not directly related to any other topic, but it has its own value of the chapter. And the second thing is, you have to completely focus on this topic, because this is the one of the most important topic, and the, I can say, here easiest topic, as this cover a good numbers for the weightage part. It has a huge number of weightage. Now what types of question comes in an exam? So in the exam part, you have to face some case studies question. What does case studies means? For that you must know the meaning of majority. You must be well known with the alphabetics, that how many alphabets are there, what are the vowels, what are the consonants. And the second thing is, you must have the clearance of the numbering system. What does the numbering system? There are so many questions in which you have to select that 3000 is, what is the next biggest number of 3000. If I talk about very simply, what is the very next biggest number of 3000? So that is 3001. So what we have to discuss is, there are so many numbers that we have to discuss about, biggest of 3000 till 4000. There are so many these types of numbers that we are going to discuss in the next part. Here what we are going to do is just an overview of this topic. So we have to focus on these numbers. We have to focus on case studies. What does case studies means? That if I say very simply, so you have to form a committee of 5 members, 5 members committee out of 4 girls and 4 boys. This types of committee, this types of question will be asked in exam. This types of only question asked in exam, because exam, I say, never going to ask you some theoretical questions or some formula based question. They will ask, but they don't force on it, because as I know that you can mug up the formulas, but you can't mug up the concepts. But you can't mug up the answers of the concepts. You have to analyze the concept, you have to read the concept, and you have to rethought about the concept, then you can find out the answer. So here what we have to focus for the our permutation and combination part, that we are also going to discuss in the probability. But I should disclaimer one more thing, that they are not perfectly match. I cannot say that if there are 100 question in probability, that 100 out of 100 will solved by the method of combination, 90 will be solved by combination method, and rest 10 will be solved by probability its own. Okay, so here what this types of what we are going to discuss. So let's catch up in the next lecture, because today that's for it. From the next topic we are going to discuss about the concepts and some of the exercise in our module. Okay, thank you.